Mel, you like to brine your turkey, right?
Oh, yes.
You like margaritas too, right?
I do.
Well, here's a recipe you might want to try.
Okay.
Or not.
Oh.
A Madison, Wisconsin apartment occupant recently used tequila to marinate a home-cooked turkey,
Okay.
causing the oven door to blow off.
Oh.
According to the Madison Fire Department, the 911 caller said they were cooking a turkey in the oven for 8 minutes. Just 8 minutes.
Wow.
And that's when the oven door blew open. Firefighters arrived to check the oven. A thermal imaging camera was used, and firefighters opened the oven, which had blue flames coming out of it.
Wow.
I think it's done, honey. The oven was removed from the apartment. The occupant said they've used this recipe before and never had any issues. Firefighters presume the accumulated vapors from the alcohol were not being vented properly from the oven. When exposed to oxygen, they ignited. When they opened the oven door, eventually, the turkey said, "Ole! En fuego!" A deputy in Washington State showed off some impressive roping skills to corral a suspect, and it's clear this wasn't his first rodeo, as they say.
Oh, no.
Police in Pierce County, Washington, responded to a call at a residential property where a man was reportedly threatening his parents with a chainsaw.
Oh, my gosh.
When deputies arrived, the 32-year-old suspect ran into a swamp on the property with his chainsaw in hand and refused to come out. Deputies were patient and remained in a standoff with him for an hour until one deputy got the idea to put his cowboy hat on and grab a lasso. Seconds later, the chainsaw-wielding man was tied up and dragged out of the swamp. He was corralled and arrested. Must not have been very thick, very sharp chainsaw.
Right,
I thought he could
must
have
not have
cut through the rope there. And last but not least, an 80-year-old man drove a Mercedes-Benz sedan down Rome's iconic Spanish Steps before becoming stuck partway down. The man who tested negative for alcohol was immediately cited for the incident. The driver's identity and ownership of the vehicle weren't disclosed by police. Firefighters later used a crane to remove the car from the steps.
Was it like a GPS thing? Where
Probably, yeah.
follows
The Spanish Steps are an iconic Rome landmark. A lot of tourists go and see. I've sat on them myself, and it's quite a staircase.
Really?
To climb the top, you're pretty winded as you get to, if you're in shape like I am.
Why climb it when you can drive?
When you get to drive on down, sure. Those are your Knuckleheads. Find those stories where you follow us on the socials. Look for Mel and Scott in the morning. And I can't wait to taste that tequila turkey you're probably going to try.
You know what? I never thought about it until just this minute.
Yeah.
8 minutes? That's all it takes?
Apparently. Blew the door right off.